Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing a monthly favorites video with you. I don't do these too often just because I feel like I talk about a lot of the products that I use like in my Shop My Stash video when I rotate through that once a month. It's kind of like talking about my favorites and my like hits and misses all at once. But every once in a while I like to do these because I do have non-makeup related products that I fall in love with too, and I don't really have another opportunity to talk to you guys about those sometimes. So I thought I would go ahead and do a monthly favorites this month because I have some hair products, I have some skincare products, I have a fragrance, and then I do have some makeup I wanted to mention as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this favorites. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And if you like watching videos like this, make sure to subscribe down below. I do a lot of makeup related content. I work at Sephora and I just love talking about makeup. So I hope you decide to join us, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into these favorites. I will list everything down below for your convenience in the description box if you want to check anything out. Let's start with some hair products because I have a couple hair products in here to talk about. The first one, I've been obsessed with these. These are actually from Drybar, and they are just a hair clip. They are meant for sectioning off your hair, but the unique thing about them, sorry if you can hear Lexi yelling in the background. She's playing Barbies and she's getting really into it. The unique thing about these clips is they have a double hinge system. So you have your almost like an alligator kind of clip like that, but then it has the second hinge that makes it be able to expand even more. And this one is just automatic. So when you clip it into your hair, if the hair section is big, so large that it needs to, it will push, the hair will push this up so that it can expand, but without slipping out. So I could, with my very fine thin hair, I can clip my entire hair up with just one of these. Now if you have thicker, coarser hair, you might need, a few of these, but you can take larger sections of hair and section them off with these. I think they're really cool. I really like the idea that they don't hurt or tug or pull at all. They're really easy to just kind of clip in and go, and it's fast and quick. I like using them to pull my hair back when I'm washing my face, or I'll also use them to section off my hair if I'm doing like a scalp treatment at night. But I think they're fantastic. I really, really like them. They're very good quality. I think they were about $14, I want to say, for a pack of 4. So not too expensive. I think they're really cool, and I definitely wanted to mention those. The second hair product that I have fallen in love with, you guys, this is almost gone. It's like down to here already, and I haven't even owned this that long. I got this through the Octoly store probably about 3 weeks ago, and I've almost used the whole thing already. So this is from Sexy Hair. This is called the Long Sexy Hair Luxe Detangler. So this is what the packaging looks like. It says it has biotin and moringa oil in it. This works so good, you guys. Now, first of all, I'm going to spray it in my hair because it's still a little bit damp. I just want to show you. The sprayer on it is so nice. It's like a fine mist, and it smells nice, and it really, really detangles my children's hair. I have 3 girls. They all have very long hair, and all of them get very tangly hair. I used to use the, what was it called? Johnson's detangling spray for years, since Aubrey was a baby, and she's now 14. So I mean, I've been using it a long time, and it just never worked very well, but I didn't really know what else to use, so I just never really thought about trying anything else, and I just kind of always struggled with that. And with the Johnson's one, I would have to spray like 30 sprays in their hair, and it still really didn't detangle, but this stuff works so much better. It has a finer mist, so I feel like it does a better job of coating their hair. It's thicker. It's not as watery. The Johnson's one is just like water in their hair, and I really honestly don't think it does anything. This one actually does have a thicker, almost like a leave-in conditioner feeling to it, and then when I go to comb out their hair, it just literally releases all of the tangles. It's amazing. I love it. I am never going back to the Johnson's one, you guys. This was like a holy grail discovery for me. It has changed the way that I brush out my kids' hair. They don't have to cry anymore. It's not a 30-minute struggle. This stuff is amazing. You have to try it. Okay, and now I have a couple of skincare products to share with you. So I have a couple of new products in here that I've been trying and some older ones that I wanted to mention again because I just really love them. The first one is from Tatcha. This is called the Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. So Lexi wants to hang out for a bit. So I was talking about this. This is the Tatcha cleansing oil. So I have told you guys many, many times, I always do a double cleanse and I use a cleansing oil first. And I really love the one from Algenist. I used to like the Ula one, but he did discontinue his. So I thought I would try this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is really good. I was hoping I would not fall in love with it because it is pretty expensive. It's about $10 more than the Algenist, and the Algenist one is already expensive. I want to say this is $48 and Algenist is $38, I believe. So this is quite an investment, but it's lasting a very long time. I feel like it's still about half full, and I've been using this for probably like 2 months solid. I really like it. It does a really good job of just melting away the makeup. It gets all of my eye makeup off, even like really stubborn eyeliner that just doesn't want to move. This gets it off. Yeah, it's just a really good, really good cleansing oil, and I've been really enjoying it. All right, another skincare item to talk about. This one actually is one I think I've talked about in favorites before. I know I've talked about it on my channel a lot. She's gonna go play with Aubrey now. She got bored. But she says that you guys love her more than me, which is probably true. All right, so this guy here, this is the Peter Thomas Roth Firm X Peeling Gel. Gel, not jail, gel. This stuff is so good, you guys. So this is an enzyme peel, so it is like it's like a chemical exfoliant. It's very gentle. It actually has a very cooling and soothing feeling. It has this almost like clear jelly kind of consistency. When you roll it around on your skin, on dry skin by the way, it starts to peel up the dead skin cells that are sitting on the top layer. And then when you rinse it away with some water, your hand or your face, really, you use it on your face, but your skin is left feeling so smooth and soft because it takes away all of the rough dead skin that's sitting on top. So I love this stuff. I've been using it for years now. I like to use it about once a week, maybe once every couple weeks, because I do use like resurfacing treatments at night, so I don't need it as often. But if you're not doing any kind of exfoliation, this is a good option. You definitely want to use it at least once a week if you're not doing like a resurfacing treatment at night like I do. But it really just helps to remove the dead skin buildup and keep your skin soft. If you're prone to breakouts, this will be a lifesaver for you because it removes those dead skin cells that can help create those blemishes that you're getting. So if you're removing the dead skin cells, you're less likely to break out, and this is amazing. Definitely, you have to try this if you have not tried it. Just go to Sephora and try it on the back of your hand the way I just did, and you guys will fall in love with it. Another skincare item I had to mention. This was one of the main reasons I decided I needed to do a monthly favorites this month, is because I wanted to talk about this product, and I just figured a monthly favorites was the best way to bring it up. This is from Dr. Brandt. This is the Needles No More 3D Filler Mask. I do also have the Needles No More treatment, but this is the 3D mask. It's just a sample size that I got, and I'm definitely gonna have to get another one because it's almost gone. But I've been using this just on my neck and only in the morning, and it is taking care of those really deep lines that I've had on my neck for some time. I've always had, because of the way my neck just sits, I've always had these fold lines in my neck, even as a child. I've always just had those there, but they've gotten worse and deeper as I've been aging. But this is just almost complete. I mean, they're hardly noticeable anymore, but they were so deep before. So this is what has been making a difference on my neck. So I don't know if you guys have noticed it in videos, but I know I've noticed it. I feel like it's a visible difference, and this is what has accomplished it for me. So it's quite expensive, but I think it's worth it. I have seen this in like point perks, so if you see it as a point perk, I'd say definitely redeem for it, and I'm definitely going to be getting more of it because I love it. I do also have one more skincare item. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Brazilian Kiss Cupacu, I think is how you pronounce it, lip butter. I love this stuff. First of all, it smells Oh, so good. It's almost like a chocolatey vanilla kind of a scent. Oh, but it just smells so good, and it's so soothing. I like using this in the morning, but you could use it at night as well, but I like using it in the morning, and I apply it every morning to my lips, and I love the way it feels. I love the way it smells. I just think it's a really, really good lip balm, and I definitely recommend checking it out. So far, everything I've tried from Sol de Janeiro, Sol de Janeiro, I have fallen in love with. I just really like this brand a lot. One more, this is kind of like a makeup and a skincare item. This is from Somerville. This is the SPF 50 Uncomplicated Makeup Setting Spray. So I have talked about this before on my channel. I love this. Mine is almost gone. Like, there is probably only like 3 applications left in this, and I'm so sad because I have to go buy some more. But this is my favorite way to apply an SPF. First of all, it's an SPF of 50, which is a really, really good amount of SPF. But what I love so much about this is that it is an SPF that you can reapply throughout the day without messing up your makeup, because as you guys know, an SPF wears down, and you have to reapply it throughout the day to keep its effectivity. So you're supposed to reapply it every 2 hours, but if you have a full face of makeup on like I do, you don't want to be rubbing an SPF over the top of your makeup. It's going to mess up your makeup. So that's why I love this, because I can reapply it throughout the day, especially if I'm going to be outside all day and have a lot of sun exposure. I'll just throw this in my bag, my beach bag, or in my purse or whatever, and bring it with me so I can reapply my sunscreen and not mess up my makeup. And I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is one of those things that I will always have in my collection. This is definitely a holy grail item for me, and I just had to mention it because it is so good. And I'm almost out. I gotta pick up some more. All right, one more non-makeup item, and that is from Mew Meow. I think that's how you say it. This is a fragrance. This is called this is just the Mew Meow perfume. So there is like another version of this, but this is the original one. I love the packaging. I think it's really, really cute. I like the base of it, like the color, this kind of teal color. I think it's really, really pretty. And then it has this like red top to it. I think it's unique. You just pull that off to spray it. But what I really like about this scent, when I first smelled it, I did not think I would like it, because it has a very heavy floral scent when you first spray it. But once it like is applied to the skin, it has, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of, the first, like, it settles down. So the top note is definitely a more heavy floral, but as it kind of settles onto the skin, it really softens up and becomes more of a light, fresh floral scent. And I'm finding that I used to really like more musky scents, and I really still do like musky, heavier scents, but like Black Opium is one of my favorites. But I've really started being drawn more to these lighter scents too. I'm kind of diversifying, I guess, when it comes to scents. And there's something about this. I cannot describe it, you guys, but it's really, really nice. It's just this really light, fresh, really fun, sexy kind of smell. So I have been really, really loving this. Ever since I got it, I have been wearing it nonstop. I got this a few weeks ago from Octoly, and I have been wearing it nonstop. So I definitely wanted to mention this guy as well. Plus, I think it looks really good in my perfume collection. I am going to be doing a perfume declutter though soon, because I really am starting to get a little bit too full in here. There's just so much in there. So I'm definitely going to be doing that soon. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in seeing that. All right, now let's get on to the fun stuff. I have some makeup to share with you guys this time. So first of all, all the makeup is on my face today. So the first thing is the lipstick that I'm wearing. This is from NARS. This is their new Power Matte Lip Pigments. This is in the shade American Woman. It's just a kind of a dark brown shade. I really love this for fall. I think it's like a perfect fall nude color. And the formula of this I like. So they do also have like their NARS Lip Glides, which is like more of like a moussey kind of a liquid lipstick, and this one is a much more liquidy kind of a liquid lipstick, but the way it dries down, it almost just dries down like a stain. So what would I compare it to? I would compare it, I think the formula is the most similar to like the Wet n Wild Catsuit ones, if you've ever tried those. It almost dries down to just like a I mean, it feels like it's just your lips. You don't feel like you have a liquid lipstick sitting on top the way like the Kat Von D ones. I can't stand those. I feel like they're just like so thick and sticky on my lips, and then they dry out and crack so bad. But these ones are definitely not the ones that don't dry down all the way, but it's not drying. I hope that makes sense. It's very hard to explain, but I am really, really loving these a lot, and this color in particular I have been really enjoying for this time of year. Next, another one that's like an oldie but a goodie, and I've re-fallen in love with this guy recently, and this is my Este Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It is the foundation I have on right now. I've been trying a lot of new foundations this last month, and I found a lot of duds, and I was so happy to pull this back into my rotation my last time around because I have just, I love this foundation. This is definitely my all-time favorite foundation. It's just such a great formula. It doesn't feel or look heavy, but you get full coverage from it. So I love this foundation. This is definitely my favorite, and I had to mention it today. Along with that, the other thing that I have on my face is from By Terry. This is a new powder for me. This is called the Compact Expert Dual Powder. I have the shade Ivory Fair. So it is a dual powder, so you have two different shades there. The center one has a little bit of a shimmery finish, and then the outside rim, that is your matte powder. So you can either focus your brush on one or the other, or you can swirl them together, and it just gives a very lightweight, luminous look to the skin. It is one of those powders that just looks so pretty. Very skin-like, but very young and youthful and glowing. And I've been loving this. And every foundation I've worn it over the top of, whether it is a very sheer formula or even over my more full coverage like this Este Lauder Double Wear, it looks good on every foundation. It just works with everything so far, and I'm just like kind of obsessed with it. I've been using it nonstop since I got it, and I really, really love it. All right, the last product I wanted to mention, I have 3 of them here. This is from Lancome. These are the Drama Liqui pencils. The shade I'm wearing today is called Embrace, and it's just like a cool tone green with a lot of glitter in it. But I just love these so much, you guys. These eyeliners are so good at staying in place. The best I've found. I'll go around at work to swatch eyeliners to show to clients, and then if I wait a couple minutes and let them set on my hand and then try to remove it with our makeup remover that's like industrial makeup remover at Sephora, when I try to remove it, it does not come off. It does not budge. It'll be on my hand for like 2 days. That is how good it is. It's a really, really nice formula. But this stuff gets it off, so that's why I'm loving this so much too. But I just know that when I put these on, they're gonna stay all day, they're not going to move around, they're not going to make a mess on my eye, and they're beautiful colors. They have so many really beautiful colors to pick from. I really like the glittery shades. I'm kind of obsessed with them right now, and these 3 are some of my favorites. So I have, like I said, I'm wearing Embrace. I also have this shade Petulant, and I also have this shade Macadam, and I do actually own one other one, which I really love as well. This one here is called Brique, and that's more of an orangey red color, but they're all so stunning. I highly recommend checking those guys out. Alright you guys, those are all the products I wanted to share with you today in my monthly favorites video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video today. If you have any questions or comments for me, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!